Due to its sophisticated image and high performance, BMW has been one of the most coveted line of cars in the Korean market. But recently, the German auto brand is caught up in a scandal that makes many Koreans suspect that it has hidden some of its problems from Korean customers. Even before this year, we heard sporadic news reports about BMWs catching fire. But this year, as of mid-August, almost 40 BMW vehicles caught on fire while driving or idling. Most of the cases happened since the start of the summer. So during the past 2 months, people heard about BMW fires almost every day. Responding to the public's concern, the company announced that after years of thorough investigation, they found out that an auto part called EGR was the cause of the problem. Also, BMW says the vehicles sold in Korea use the same parts and software as used in the European market. But they fail to explain why such fire cases occur overwhelmingly in Korea. Some customers and experts suspect that BMW might have installed different software for cars sold in Korea to meet the strict environmental regulations of the Korean government, and this is responsible for the recent string of fires. Some frustrated customers decided to file a criminal suit against BMW executives for covering up flaws of the vehicles and violating Korea's automobile maintenance law. This is an ongoing issue. Before all the suspected vehicles are recalled and fixed, we are likely to hear more cases of BMWs catching fire. In the Korean market, BMW's brand image will be damaged, at least temporarily, and it will take time for the company to regain the public's trust. There are daily news articles about BMW engine fires. Fires from BMWs have been making front page news every day. So I said the making front page news. Making front page news, we all read our news on our smartphones or our computers now, but back in the day when we had newspapers, front page news would be the most popular stories. So front page news is kind of the hottest or best story of the day, or the news that attracts the most attention. So the BMWs have been making front page news, meaning, when you look at Naver News, you see a picture of a burning BMW. So we say front page news. It is still a mystery why BMWs are catching fire in Korea. BMW said there's a problem with the exhaust gas recirculatory system, which is used in both Korea and in the EU. So first I said, it is still a mystery why BMWs are catching fire. We say it is still a mystery when we don't know why something is happening or the cause of something. A mystery is kind of something that needs to be solved. So after further investigation, mysteries are solved and then the case is closed. But we say it is still a mystery means we currently do not understand. And then I mentioned the problem with the exhaust gas recirculator or recirculatory system. That is the part, the EGR, that BMW thinks is the problem for the fires. BMW claims that the defective EGR system is the same used in other markets, and BMW does not know why Korean cars are catching on fire. So I said BMW claims that the defective EGR, defective means something doesn't work or doesn't work properly. So, if you go buy a cell phone, bring it home, and the volume doesn't work, then it's defective. So you'd have to take it back and get it repaired. People are skeptical of BMW. They suspect that BMW tried to cover up the issue since 2016 rather than issuing a recall. So I said people are skeptical of BMW. When you're skeptical, you doubt something or doubt someone. You don't really trust what they're saying or what they're doing. You have some hesitation about doing something or believing someone. That's being skeptical. And then I said they suspect that BMW tried to cover up the issue. When companies or people try to cover something up, they know they've done something bad, and they will either lie or do something to prevent people from knowing the truth. That is called a cover-up. And then I said they'd rather cover up than issue a recall. Issuing a recall is when a product or car is defective, does not work, and the company has to bring all the products back to the factory, fix it, and then give it back to the customer. So that it's called a recall. And they're usually very expensive for companies. That's why people suspect BMW did not want to issue a recall. Many people think BMW was well aware of the problem with its cars, but decided to ignore the issue and keep selling defective cars. So many people think that BMW was well aware of the problem. If you are well aware of something, you know it's happening. You understand it. You cannot ignore it. You knew about the problem. So if you're well aware of something, that means you are knowledgeable about the topic that we're talking about. BMW's brand image has been damaged by the fires, and it will take a long time to win back Koreans' brand loyalty. BMW has been a favored brand of foreign cars for a long time. So I said two things, brand image and brand loyalty. Brand image is is kind of what most people think about your brand. So, if you take a look at McDonald's, it's got a good brand image. It provides cheap, quick, pretty good food at a low price. Or if you look at BMW or Mercedes, those have more luxurious brand images, very sophisticated, great technology. So that brand image has been damaged for BMW. And then brand loyalty means how people are loyal to the brand. So for example, if you like Levi's jeans, you always buy Levi's jeans, you are loyal to that brand. So in this case, people will stop being loyal to BMW and may move to another luxury German car like Mercedes. So they will lose brand loyalty. BMW has been a favorite brand of Koreans for a long time. Due to recent events, it will be years before BMW's brand can be trusted again. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for downloading, and drive safe.